Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Michael Pappas. I'm the spiritual ambassador, and this is Colleen Klaya, my Reiki master teacher with Blissful Spirit Healing. And we're here to talk to you today about the Winter Solstice wish intention setting ritual. This is a ritual that Colleen actually first told me about a couple of years ago, but is as old as time itself. Really phenomenal thing to do at this time of the year while we are in winter to sow the seeds of the things that we want for the future.
Absolutely.
Essentially, the entire ritual is to create 13 wishes that you want to make true and to have happen for you in the year to come. Writing each one of those down, putting them in a sacred little vessel or jar, and then each night, starting on the winter solstice, taking each wish out, reading it or not, and burning it to the flame, allowing the universe to take it where it needs to go. And then the final night, the New Year's Day, that final wish, the 13th one, is the one that you make come true yourself. That is your task for the year, which is such a wonderful, fun opportunity. And what is a wish, right? A wish is something that you maybe dream up in your head. It's something that you think, you maybe even never say it out loud. But there is something to taking a wish and putting pen to paper, right? And we may need a little bit more clarity. And Colleen, what would you say about like really gaining that sort of insight?
Absolutely. So I really truly believe everyone has a connection to their intuitive knowing. Sometimes it helps to get quiet or even put on the right music. Sometimes we work with, you know, journaling, things like that. But some way, shape, or form, we get this ping, this gut knowing that there's something just right when it comes to these wishes. And, depending on our mood and where we're at, sometimes our wishes will kind of find itself in a lower resonance. And so we want to always bump that up. And so, for example, if you're just feeling really frustrated and angry, we're not going to put down our wish. I don't want to be frustrated, right? We're going to
Right.
say, oh, I'm going to feel clear. I'm going to feel faith. I'm going to feel trust. So we're always flipping the negative to a positive because that's a great way to commune with the universe. And, in Reiki, we believe in the universal life force energy that this vibration that we're connecting to is very high vibrational and it's all coming from a positive stream.
So if I say I don't want to be single this year,
Yeah, then we're gonna say I want to find my soulmate or a wonderful life partner,
okay,
right?
beautiful.
And it's important to be very clear to the universe. So we've talked about this before that we want to make sure that that piece of paper or that wish is all in the same realm. So, I want to find my life partner. I want this person to be someone that I can trust and will care for me and be very loving. And I want to find a job. Wait a second. No.
Yeah.
you know, you're going to take that last one and start something new. So keep it really clear and tight for the universe.
One theme per wish.
Exactly.
Got it. Clear, concise.
Exactly.
Awesome. And once you do have those wishes created and formulated, and you can do like a rough draft before you write them down on your individual small pieces of paper, you're going to want to write them small and put it in something that folds up really nice. We want to have a little bit of a space of reverence and ritual to all of this, where you make it a sacred moment, right? We're wishing for the year, one per night. You get to take that wish and burn it. And I don't look at it. I just burn it. Do you look at yours?
Of course, I look at mine. I'm a Virgo. I love to look at mine. It's like this treasured present from the universe. And I open it up and I read it and I'm like, yes,
There
yes.
it is. See, I don't know, the delayed gratification, Capricorn. It's like
Oh, that's
last
okay.
gonna be.
Right? You're like, oh, of course, of course.
I
Whatever
love it.
works for you, but I always make sure it's like a sweet, quiet time in my day.
Mm.
So I like to open up my wishes in my morning. And so just knowing yourself.
And I'm at night for sure. Oh, mine is definitely at
Right.
night. Yes, there'll be a candle, no other
Uh-huh.
lights around. I mean, it's definitely going to have a moment. And mine
Mm-hmm.
is actually so when you find the vessel for yours, it can be a beautiful jar, it could be a lovely hat, something that really means something to you. I have this glass ornament that I can hang on my Christmas tree, which in and of itself is another beautiful form of magic. And so I will like crack this open each night, pick one out and burn it. You might be changed my mind. Maybe I will read them. It's kind of a nice
Ah.
adding to
And
the.
And I do want to say that every year I find myself changing my vessel. So don't feel like you have to be stuck. Like if you used something last year and you can't find it or it's no longer, you know, even
Mhm.
in your home, that as long as there's intention, right?
Yeah.
Intention plus action equals manifestation, then you're making it happen, and it's in that sacred chamber that we're talking about today.
Yes. And I love what you said there. Intention plus action equals manifestation, because that's also what the wishes are. You're intending for something, you're taking the action of writing it down, then giving it the space to burn it and give it to the universe. And like, but, that's the wonderful action for the first 12. The final wish on that final night, New Year's Day, that's your task. Now you have to take full action and responsibility for that wish to make that come true. And luckily, you have 365 days to do that. Um,
Exactly.
which is a fun like thing to add to your vision board or other types of things in your calendar. Um, uh, Beautiful. And yeah, so the other thing we wanted to add about this is that if you have Reiki in your toolbox, this is an amazing opportunity to fuel it up with all the juice you can give it.
Absolutely, Michael. Yeah. So Reiki level one, just working to call in the Reiki. Perhaps once you get all your wishes together, running Reiki into your wishes. And then, each day as you receive your wishes, just bumping up your connection to it. And then, especially when you receive your task, your 13th, to open and the work to be done, really clearing the path as a, spiritual soul to move through and to achieve and to make it happen. Reiki level two, you've got your symbols, so you can amp it up and power it up with chokure. You've got Seiki to kind of shake off and create harmony around it. And then, of course, the Hanzai Shonen, where you can work through all time and space to really create a connective wheel of positive transformation, which is why we're here. And then Reiki Masters, you've got the dicomio working from the outer, the spiritual, and moving it within. And if anyone wants any support and work, I'm always excited to buoy and help out.
Absolutely. And if Reiki is one of your intentions of increasing that towards mastery level and beyond, that could be easily happening because Colleen has continued trainings throughout the year and I'll be a part of some of those as well. So yes, all in all, absolutely wonderful opportunity, really, to just kind of take your intentions for the year into your own hands and make that connection with spirit, create that intention, that pipeline towards what you want for your future, and have fun with it.
Yes, of course. The most important part is that, we can be manifesting anything that we truly desire. And so this is a great way to illuminate this last bit of the year. It's so sacred, and just, fuel up your solstice. And so, we're going to be hopefully giving you a little time to get all your wishes together so that the 21st, you can get it all going and kick it off.
Yeah, absolutely. The last thing I want to add is that I save my ashes from each wish into I I will use a different jar, which I'll have to figure out, um, and collect all of the ashes, and then I'll either bury that into a plant or give that to the ocean or some other form of nature. Just kind of keep really properly laying it to spirit and to the universe.
Beautiful. Yes, I end up burning in a nice metal bowl, and then I end up giving it to my garden beds. So yes, absolutely. We really want to, allow the full process to take shape. And also, if for some reason you don't have access or you're not able to do that, you can always just thank it when
Mm,
when you're getting rid of it in whatever way that supports you. Gratitude is such a powerful frequency when we're working with the universe.
yes, absolutely. Anything else you'd like to add, Colleen?
Just how grateful I am that we got to do this and share this
Sure.
incredible ceremony, and intention setting ritual. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity and thank you for the knowledge.
Mhm.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to either of us and have a blessed, wonderful 2026.
Take care.